Okie dokie. We should be live and good to go. I'm not really sure how to adjust the music or the mic on this one, so if it's like too loud, let me know and I'll fix it up. In fact, I'm gonna kick it down a little bit to start with, so I can put it back up if we need to. Yes, I did. I know what the controls are. The question is going to be, does the game use the controls like I think they do? Alright, so we're taking a brief... Oh, for crying out loud. I'll just cut this out after it's finished. Doing its processing thing. I didn't even think it wouldn't have saved this path. Okay. So, we're going to take a little break from Danganronpa to hit up another game I really like. This one's a lot shorter, and I do mean a lot shorter, so...
Squaresoft.
I'm going to go ahead and let the intro play so you can tell me if it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. Though there doesn't appear to be music playing. That's a little strange. Isn't there supposed to be music in this intro? Right, this is, thank you for that, Maverick. This... is a Japanese-only game. There was a group called Aeon Genesis we have to thank for this fantastic translation. And I mean that totally sincerely. This translation is good. If you remember, or if you're noticing how the font is different each time a different thing shows up, that's something Aeon Genesis did. That was actually not in the original game, and they spiced it up that way. So that's weird. I wonder why there's never any music in the intro. Oh, there we go. So how is the volume on this this looking? Is that too quiet? Is it too loud? Are we good to go? What's going on? Sounds good. All right. So to give a simple an explanation as I can. The thing about this game is that each chapter is a different time period. So we have the ninja in feudal Japan. We have oh, I got the controls reversed. We have a psychic in what is known as the far future, or near future, pardon. We have the caveman in prehistoric times. We have the cowboy in the Wild West times. We have the wrestler in present time, and we have the robot in this is far future. So I'm what? The game didn't properly take my controls, huh? Like I set them up, but it's not taking them. Okay, hold on. Sorry. You're gonna have to watch me config a little. Oops, that's not the right one. Okay, we'll try it with this and see if it takes it better. Up, down, left, right. Okay. That's weird. I wonder why it didn't take the arrow keys. But oh well. So yeah, there's going to be, we're going to be doing each of these. There's going to be a slight thing I'm going to note now. Caveman will be the last chapter done, and I will not be doing it. Maverick is going to be recording that for me, and I will be uploading it, because I hate this chapter. This chapter is the reason I don't really replay this game, because even though I love it, because I hate this chapter so much. But what we're actually going to start out with is we're going to start out with the chapter called Flow, which is the near future with this kid. In the not-too-distant future lives a boy with the power to read other people's thoughts. His teenage years are troubled, and he gets into many fights. And yet over his shoulder silently watches a sleeping giant, the robotic Bariki Dio. And we start off vaguely horror game-ish, with a pair of red eyes staring at us from the darkness. This is implied to be Akira. It's never stated, but it's implied to be Akira here, who is the character for this chapter. So he asks the question is, are we happy? Are we happy? Well, I picked yes anyway, so deal with it. Well, that's nice for you, isn't it? But you know, there are plenty of people who aren't. Whoops, I was preaching a bit, wasn't I? Well, listen to my story. Maybe you'll understand. This is why I said it's implied to be Akira, though it's never outright stated. And yes, he is asleep on the park bench, if you can't quite tell what that's supposed to be. This is pretty much where he regularly sleeps. Oh, right, it starts out with this. So this is Biddy Akira. I know you can't tell, but this is meant to be Akira as a little kid. And that was a gunshot. So yeah, within the first 3 minutes of playtime, we as a small child witnessed the death of our father. By then, he'd already passed away. As the captain of the riot police, he was involved in a skirmish with a violent gang known as the Crusaders. He couldn't have known. Couldn't have known what? And this is Taeko. She is the only adult in the room. It's a little hard. It's a little hard to tell sometimes, but yeah. And so we have new friends today. Please tell everyone your name. Yeah, you can actually change the names for these, but I'm not going to change any of the names. I think the default names are just fine. So this is Akira. Akira and Kaori Tadokoro, though the last name is only given in the manual. Everyone be nice to them, okay? Okay! I didn't hear you, Watanabe. Also, Pi, make a middle note of that last name, alright? I think it's Watanabe. Okay, I guess. Once I started living with my sister Kaori at Chibiko House, I've started to acquire strange powers. Like, I can read minds and move objects without touching them. Try pressing the Y button to read people's minds. I think it's Kaori. Japanese names are pronounced phonetically. Press the Y button. Which was the Y button? This was the Y button. Good, you've got it. Also, yeah, this is the UI for if you're reading anybody's mind. If you had similar powers, how would you use them? In my case, also no, that's not the game slowing. That's not slow down. That's how the game does that. It's a text issue. Near Future Chapter Flow. And it has probably my favorite battle music in this game, which we'll get into when we get into it. And we are now awake. So this is Akira. This lets me, I will note this right now, pay attention to how he looks here, and pay attention to how he looks in battle. There's a weird kind of disconnect between the map sprites and the battle sprites, and I'm not sure why. So we can talk to people. But as Maverick noted, one of the major features in this game is reading people's minds. So the skull punks he's talking about here are the Crusaders. You didn't get a good look at it, but they were skull masks. There's a kid here. Also, yeah, I lost the train of thought I was gonna say. You're the one spying on you, creepy old man. Also, no, we aren't this slow this whole game. I can hold down B and move faster. Yeah, that's not funny. The dude was funny, that not so much. And yeah, so kids are being kidnapped as well. So people having a bit of hostility towards Akira is not unfounded. So that's really all there is in the park. It's not. The one thing about this game is because there's so many chapters, there's not a whole lot of places to go, and the places aren't very big, so. Oh. Speaking of skull punks, it looks like these guys are trying to pick a fight. And yeah, they only have one line, and Akira's like, well, what are they thinking? So we have to actually read their mind. Oh, right, you have to be adjacent to someone to read their mind. Akira will always face down, but the person you're adjacent to, or facing while you are adjacent to them, will be the one he reads the mind of. As you can demonstrate here. And Akira, of course, immediately responds in the least tactful way possible. And I'm not reading because I'm just excited. And you'll see why. Also, apparently this guy's temporary name is Harley Guy. Hands off of the runt, guys. What are you gonna do about it? I'm just passing through. I'm the Taiyaki guy. And here is the battle music. So we have the Crusaders and the Crusader leader. So how this game works is it works off a time and grid system. You can pass time, moving your character consumes time. Enemies will move, and certain skills have a wind-up. Which, let me see... I forgot how to move him. Oh, you move them automatically. So we have these techniques here. Low kick is just kick them in the shins. Elbow is just, I'm guessing, elbow them in the stomach. This is a debuff skill. This is, I believe it's, this turns them around. The thing about it is for enemies, their facing matters. It does not matter for your characters, but for enemies, their facing does matter. There are certain attacks they can only use while facing a certain way, and if they're facing the wrong way and can't attack you, they have to turn, which consumes a unit of time. And Akira is, I believe, the only character besides the robot who has a self-heal. So we're gonna start with this. So as you can see, certain skills have range. The lit up squares are where you can cast them. The yellow box is what they affect. And as you can see, Akira has a wider range with these. That's because the psi attacks are centered on him. So let's go ahead and show this off. So as I said, they have time. So Akira needs time to wind that skill up. So we're going to take this dude down here and hit these guys. And he hits pretty hard because he's pretty high leveled. And Akira just went off. This is how it actually works in all of the chapters. The battle system does not change. What changes is what you actually have to work with. And there is actually one character who none of his skills have a wind-up time. Most characters have skills with wind-up times, but I believe the cowboy, none of the cowboy skills has a wind-up time except maybe his ultimate. Which I'll get into in a minute. Thanks, Matsu! You ought to be more careful, Akira. They've been pulling some weird stuff lately. Don't they know that I ain't exactly worth any ransom? How's your sis doing? Kaori's gotten a little better, thanks. Oof, that stings. Also the implication is he got smacked around by the Crusaders. Script yourself up a bit, huh? Here, I'll give you a lift. And yeah, as Maverick, what are they planning? Also, yeah, you have to read Matsu's mind to proceed. I wouldn't put it past the Crusaders to be involved in the recent kidnappings. And Akira just gets on. The implication is it's a two-seater bike, but they just didn't sprite it. So yeah, as I noted, every chapter takes place in a different time period. And as Maverick noted, this means that we have a different cast of characters for every chapter. And each cast of characters has their own skill line. The thing is, it's only the title characters who have an ultimate ability. Now, believe it or not, ultimate ability is their strongest attack, the last attack they can learn, and it comes at, get this, level 16. The level cap in this game is very low, because it's such a short game. But if you can get someone to level 16, they can use their ultimates freely. And it's really, really good. Basically, everybody's ultimate is worth using. The only reason you might be a little cautious about using it is because of the ultimate's wind-up time. That's one thing about Akira, is that a whole lot of Akira's skills, basically all of the psychic skills, have a wind-up time. Say hello to everyone for me. Hey, you're already all the way out here, you should come in and see him yourself. Later, Gator! Also, as you can see, Akira is the only one who doesn't get a name tag in the speech bubbles. So we got Sandbox, Clothesline, and Mailbox. That's about it. So this is the orphanage. It's actually quite a nice place. And Tayako ambushes us. The way the animation works makes me wonder if she was just literally hiding behind that corner. You got another fight, didn't you? Just leave me alone. Come now, let's get you cleaned up. I'm not a little kid, you know. And Tayako completely ignored us to wipe Akira's face off and bandage it. There, that's better. Oops, the laundry's piled up again. And she's off. See, Akira doesn't respond well to adults. But keep in mind, he said he got his psychic powers while he was living in the orphanage as a kid, so you can probably guess why. Go back outside? Okay. Why do I need to be outside? Go back to the map. Oh, oh! Oh, did you want me to show this off? Right, so the thing about Akira is that he has a unique, yeah. Everyone can run from battles, but Akira has a unique escape method, teleport. When you use it, Akira literally teleports himself out of the way with psychic abilities. Yeah, as Maverick did note, teleport drops you in a random place on the map. Running is always successful, by the way. You can't fail to run, if I remember correctly. But you have to be careful with Akira's, because teleporting is literally just gonna throw you all over the place if you're not careful. So, back to the orphanage. And here is our little sister! Yeah, you can accidentally teleport into the shower while Tayako is in the shower. And I feel kind of bad for Akira because he doesn't seem to have any control over his actual teleportation. That's the wrong button. Oh, here's the menu. So you have equip, which lets you equip items, which we don't have anything to equip with. The slots in this game are hat, hat, right arm, left arm, chest, and shoes. These are all accessories. As you can see, the stats down below are attack, defense, power, speed, vitality, and IQ. IQ is basically our magic stat in this game. It handles things that you would consider magic skills. Also, if you notice, Akira starts at level 4 with 80 HP. The EXP thing down there is it will always take 100 EXP to level. What changes is the amount of experience you get from enemies, which I like it when it does that way. So we also have item, which is our items. We don't have anything right now. Skill, which allows us to check the skill of the characters we have if you want to refresh. Form, which just changes, it changes the formation of the characters, because they will appear in formation in the battle. So you can change where you want them to appear. Sound, just lets you chose the sound, and saves the game. So, you actually might notice that you can see Akira very clearly in this line. Yeah, it'll show the other characters as we finish them. I did not know that, Maverick, actually. I was not aware that, level ups were hard-coded in this chapter. I didn't know that. Alright, so let's read Kaoru's mind. She's thinking of Tarokichi. Here's someone she doesn't want to die. Which... well... Tarokichi's her turtle. Yeah. This is where the other kids sleep. You might notice Akira didn't have a bedroom. This is, I think, Tayako's. Takao? I can never remember her name. Here's a classroom. I'm gonna see if I can get Akira to do it. I think I just keep playing it and he'll, yep. Play It's Chocobo theme! I kinda like that this basically says Akira's really good at playing piano. I just find that kinda cute. This is, the director's room, I think. Here's the laundry room. This is the shower area. This is the bathroom. And for some reason the sink is out here. I don't know why that is. It just kind of is. I'm gonna do that so many times. Also, just because it's never gonna make it clear, Kenichi is Matsu. His name is, his given name is Kenichi and his last name is Matsu. So that's who she's kinda got a crush on him. Also, Kazu is kind of a little shit. Also, Watanabe is always picked on, even by Akira. And Yuki is also kind of a little crap. Yeah, the kids are watching wrestling. These are the kind of kids I think Maverick would like. That's basically all you're gonna get out of her. Yeah, he doesn't like it when we read their mind. These kids are really used to Akira. Though I do like that even though Kazu is kind of a little brat. He's not entirely one. Yeah, this is Tayako's room. Okay. I feel like Akira's just kind of in a bad mood. But it may also be that, Watanabe... The running joke is that anybody named Watanabe has a terrible life. Ouch! We just got elbowed in the face by a little girl. Also, I was apparently wrong. Kazu is not a little shit. He's just totally adoring of Akira. We just saw you! And that's basically our item get response. Akira goes, hey! And Yuki is a terrible little child. Okay, so one thing I guess I would criticize this game is that in the chapters, in a lot of the chapters, it's not always clear what you're supposed to do. Some of them are very scripted, so it's actually fairly easy to figure out, but not all of them. So one thing I want to show off here. There are certain enemies that are considered, reliance, so to speak. And if you take out the leading enemy, all the enemies disappear. You don't get drops or anything from them if you do it that way, though. But if you are overwhelmed, or, if you're overwhelmed or can't handle it, that's a way to do it. Also, here's what I meant by debuff. Some skills will actually debuff everything. You can actually debuff their level too, as you saw there. Maverick's theory here. Yep. Looks like it is every 3 fights on the map. Oh, this is a new enemy. So we got Heaven Image, which keeps target from acting. I definitely want to show this one up. Show this one off. Nope, this is not the one I thought it was. It basically puts them to sleep and debuffs them. What image is it that what image is that? I don't want to spoil it for Kai because I want to show it off. Also, yeah, there are actually certain attacks that if they hit your charging character, will actually knock them out of their charge. So you have to be aware of that. This is the antique store, by the way. Okay, we're not supposed to be here yet. Like I said, you don't always get a lot of clear direction. Also, these guys will respawn every time you come back to the map. I'll also try to turn Akira around before I cast that again, so you can see the actual animation. I'll have to talk to Kaori again? Okay. Alright. So you can here's like what the actual animation is when he casts something. So watch carefully. If you didn't notice, the X scar on his forehead flickers whenever he casts that, or whenever he channels his ability. The X scar flickers. And yeah, that is probably one of the reasons I love using Akira. He is the only character who has, an other heal, who can heal other people. Well, actually, I don't know, does the robot have that too? He does have an AoE heal, okay. Then isn't it, I guess I might as well say his name. Isn't it... Oh, am I getting mixed up? Is it that, it's only Cube and Akira who have any kind of heals? I know, the wrestler Matsu not Matsu, Masaru. I know he gets a self-heal, if you do it right. But it is just that it's only, it is that it's only Akira and Cube who have actual healer heals, isn't it? Oh! And there's something I haven't explained yet. You can change the tiles in this game. There are... Christ, how many tiles are there, Maverick? There's poison, electric, fire... Fields, not tiles, thank you. Basically, there are certain attacks that leave behind a field which will affect everyone on them. That actually includes the enemies if they don't have a resistance or heal to it. Yeah, poison, fire, water, and electric. The ninja, Aboromaru, actually can drop a huge fire area. And he actually gets a, equipment that allows him to heal while on fire tiles, so it works well. Also, I talked to Kaori and nothing happened. Are you sure this is what I'm supposed to do? I gotta talk to Watanabe again, okay. I guess that makes sense. I probably should check on him and make sure he's not, you know, having a concussion. Well, it's Kazu's turtle, but I guess he let Kaori take care of it. I don't blame the game for this. This is just kind of old school game stuff. Which, this is a very old game. Hey, good morning. Also, sorry if you can hear me swallowing. I have a drink because my throat is kind of scratchy. Yeah, now we go talk to Toei. And Toei is gonna help us get the best party member ever. Yeah. So you actually, if you hit the menu button, it'll actually pull up the last skill that character used. Like so. Uh-oh. Ouch! Also, yeah, he can get off the tiles. Alright, so notice how Akira's animation has changed? That's because he's hurt. And that's why I like that he has a self-heal skill. Because that skill heals a lot. And you can pass like that. Whoop. I forgot about that skill. Also, yeah, the tiles trigger at a very set amount of time. You only take damage if you are on the tile when it triggers. Also, one of the reasons that Akira is not doing so well is he's not really equipped. He doesn't really have much in the way of, like, actual equipment, which I'd like to solve. Toei, hello? Hello? Are you in the bathroom? Also, yeah, just fair warning that, this game does have points that's kind of gross. In this chapter, it's only, it's very rarely, but, that's one reason why I don't want to do the Caveman chapter, because it has a lot of that. So, yeah, you're just gonna have to put up with the ones that happen. So, yeah, we got this turtle. Yeah. Sure you do. I'm feeling such a love and care from you. Oh boy. Yes! That is, those are two things that I do want to, address, and I will address, after Akira does something stupid. I just love the fact that Akira is so impatient he just steps on it while Toei is actively messing with it. And teleport go boom. Sorry! Yeah, alright, so the very first thing I want to notice is that there is no special ability resource in this game. Oops. The only thing that determines whether or not you can do skills is the wind-up time. There is no mana, there is no energy, there is no nothing. If you want to, you can totally spam characters' ultimates. And that's actually a good way to get through some certain boss fights. You also get fully healed after every battle. And the thing about it is that HP hitting 0 does not mean the character is dead. When a character's HP hits 0, they go into what I call the knockdown phase, where they're face down on the ground with a halo above their head. If you use any sort of healing on them, healing item, healing ability, even if it only heals like 1 HP, they will get back up to fight. And yeah, that is I know there's a way to pass via actual like a shorthand one, but I forgot what it was. What was I talking about? Right. They can keep getting up as many times as you need. The only time a character is removed from combat is if they're hit in the unconscious phase. That is the only thing that will remove a character from combat. Which I might show off when I actually get a chance to show it off without game overing. Yeah. The crazy old man says he's coming. And here he is. How'd you get through the Crusaders? I mean, we kind of had to literally carve a bloody path. Y button, okay, thank you. Okay. Also, it's just kind of guesswork. You can't actually see. You just kind of have to guess that there's an outlet over here in the corner. And we accidentally electrocute Toei. It worked though. The character's like, I guess it's neat. But you can read its mind. Also, that's not very, yeah. It's following us now. And Kylie's happy, yay! Yes, it is. Also, there's the mention of that, there's that name again, Bariki Dio. And he's off. So, why did I say that, why did I say that Toei would get us the best character ever? Well, let me show you, real fast. Nope, I can't skip. First, let me show off the hell image. Rocket turtle! It's a rocket turtle! Kinda. Yeah, there's a reason they call it the hell image. see. What do we... I don't think hell can reach either, no. You have to actually get up here to hit him with it. I love the skulls! Wow, that barely nicked him. Uh-oh. Okay! Oh, this is not good. Well, Kira's down! And now you see what I mean by the, Now you see what I mean by the unconscious one. We need to get out of here. Yeah, they kind of stay on the map, so you gotta be careful. But yeah, so that is the unconscious state, as I call it. If Akira got hit again, he would have been removed from the fight, and I don't believe you get experience if that happens. We don't have a snack for you. So I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Aaron, I believe we need to go to the park now? Because he wants a snack, and that's the only place I can think of to get a snack, is the park. Which is probably hilariously nonsensical for anyone who has no idea what's going on. Alright. Let's see if we can kind of thread through the Crusaders. Nope. Get out! I'm not dealing with those things again! So remember how the kid mentioned the Taiyaki guy? It's Matsu. So you stand here and press A, you get somebody who asks for something, and you can pick what to charge them. If you pick the right price, Matsu gives you a reward. I don't remember what the right prices are though, so Maverick is gonna have to give me a hand here. These are, I believe, all healing items, by the way. Yeah, I just press A while standing here and they pop up. I don't know why there's crepes at the Taiyaki stand, but there is. Oh. This is basically the only way to actually get healing items in this game, by the way. You can't, there's actually no shop in any of the chapters. There's only certain ways to get healing items. Drive the dude off, he just went, oh well, and paid it. What is the price thing here? Maverick? Okay, old ladies, and he whacked upside the head, okay. No, he paid. That was a flounce. She responded well to 300. Thank you! So let's see, we need a 10,000 one at least. Yeah, that's right. So apparently he's talking about raising the price by giving him the lower price that he'll take. Also, I am amused that Matsu just whacks you upside the back of the head if you get the pricing wrong. I'm always giving the little boy the cheap one. Because I'm just not that mean. Come on, let's get the old man back. There we go. Yeah, that's also why. He wouldn't pay 300, but he's perfectly fine paying 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. Go figure. I'm gonna get one more of the Masawa Taiyakis. Perfect. If I remember correct, we need to give a snack to one of each of the orphan kids. Isn't that right? And each one of them has something specifically that they'll take to progress the plot. Alright. And yes, you can actually come here and do this whenever you want, as long as Matsu is there. Alright, so back to the orphanage. Yeah, Taro is unfortunately a hitbox. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. This is probably gonna go badly. See, here's the thing about Taro. He doesn't level up normally. Whoop. Yeah, there's no spot where he can stand where he's safe until we can get at least one of these things down. Perfectly content to just beat the living daylights out of him and ignore Akira, though. Nope. One of them got smart and went after the healer. Alright. This is too dangerous. The thing about Taro is to level him up, so to speak, you need to kill these mechanical enemies because they'll drop parts you can basically feed him, which will increase his stats, but this is too dangerous right now. I'm gonna have to get Akira at the very least better equipped before we can manage those things. That might be the skill I was thinking of. Alright, so Kuzu wants... Oh, you make Kazu? Oh, does it? I thought elbow only hit hard if you get him from the back. He used elbow from behind somebody. It basically one-shots them. Alright, I'll use that then. Oh, this. Yeah, this. This is what you use for Taro. Alright, so Kazu wants a gutsy Taiyaki. And he gives me a glove. Aki wants a normal Taiyaki. Oh, this would be Aki, right? Yeah. Gives me a Masanga. What is that? Oh, it's an accessory. Okay. Watanabe wants banana crepe. Oh yeah. Cousin touched my butt! Can I have a snack? And she wants the Masawas, yeah, Taiyaki. That is not the right button. Also, you can't just hit optimize and it equips everything. Huh. That's not good for Akira because his psychic skills use IQ, but that's an interesting... I don't think I've ever gotten that item before. Do you want it? That should be fine for Taro. He doesn't use he doesn't use IQ abilities as far as I'm aware. Alright, so... this is gonna be just kind of funny. Okay, maybe not. I didn't mean to go to the bathroom. The thing is if you come to the bathroom, Watanabe brings you, like, underwear. Because Akira is still a teenage boy and still kind of a pervert. I thought I could do that right now, though. What am I missing? Let me go talk to Kaori. Oh, right, I gotta talk to Taiyaka to get her out. Right. I wouldn't be doing this if this wasn't actually necessary, by the way. Well, we kind of need what we're gonna get here, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Akira... I'm not sure how much of this I count as canon, because Akira is kind of weird and bully to Watanabe to keep the joke of their lives suck going, which is I don't really like all that much. And we now have our Junes. Kids Akira out in women's clothes. That sounds great, right? Oh! We got caught! And she outright smacked Akira! Yeah, and he smacked Watanabe back, which, again... don't know how much of that I consider actual... That seems really out of character for him, but... I thought you could just... Okay, I thought you could just yank her panties from the laundry basket. Yeah, if I remember correctly... Oh, one more time. Alright. And we now have her panties. Which I believe the only reason I did that is I'm fairly certain that's required to get the rider armor. Speaking of which, I believe we should go check on Toei. He seemed kind of energetic, didn't he? Oh boy. You're right. Okay, first things first. Eat the parts! Eat them! Yeah, Taro doesn't get experience, so that's the only way to get him, When I actually get to a point where I can kill these things without risking a wipe, I'll do it. Yeah, I know. This is a really good way to deal with big groups of strong enemies, though. I appreciate the reminder, but I know item drops didn't stop, just your leveling up stopped. But yeah, that means you can't get Akira's ultimate ability while still in his chapter. Do I have to go down here? I think I have to go down here. This looks new. Yeah, basically walk up to the dude controlling it, elbow him in the face, and you're done. Well, keep in mind that the game implies you're killing them. So Akira, I always think that Akira's physical skills are enhanced by his psychokinetic abilities. So Akira is basically caving their skulls in from the front. Also, meet Bariki Dio. Well, we have psychic powers. Let's see if we can move the giant mech. Also, be ready for a lesson in Toei is very weird. Oh, there he is. Pink statue, read the book, play the xylophone, blue mask. Do they have to go all the way back down? Okay, touch the pink statue. Read the book. Play the xylophone. Go all the way back down to Bariki Dio. Oh, blue mask. I forgot blue mask. I should probably restart it just to be sure. Alright. Touch the pink statue. Read the book. Play the xylophone. Touch the blue mask. Go all the way back down. For a prayer? Huh, Akira is Buddhist. Either that or that's the only real deity he recognizes, even if he's not specifically Buddhist. So yeah, Toei is weird and managed to do all that just so he could lower the bathroom into Bariki Dio's head. No, I don't really understand either. Toei is just kind of a weirdo. Alright. I see levers. Let's play with them. Bonk. Apparently that is a light switch. That one blew Akira up! Whoops, I didn't mean to pick it again. Akira is not amused by this breaking out. And now we're kind of dizzy. Yeah, that's all 5. We can't move it. Akira doesn't have the strength to move Breaky Dio all on his own. I'm okay! Little bit of a little bit of something went down the wrong pipe. I'm okay. Right, okay, so item upgrades. What can we do about that, Maverick? Because I'd like to get Akira equipped where he's not going to fall apart like wet tissue paper. So let's start off with this. What's the chain for the rider armor? Alright. Unfortunately, yes, we have to go through this every time, so, if any of these fail, I might have to actually, like, reset. Hey! Right off the bat, the rider belt. Cool. Is it an accessory? Yeah, it's an accessory. Okay. Wait, why did I put that on? I probably need it for something else. Alright. So I got the rider belt. What now? See, Akira's best armor is made from, the caretaker of the, orphanage's clothing. And he messed up. Alright, so let me go ahead and reset. This is kind of a pain, but this armor really helps. Oh, I just get the item back. Okay. Excuse me. For some reason, I thought the item got consumed if he messed up. Okay, we got the stockings back. Now what? Do I ever find those again? Also, how do you make stockings or jeans? Okay. Try it again. I have no idea how Kira is carrying a punch in the face. Alright, belt number 2 got. Now what? Okay. Up here. I like how he goes, hey, neat! Like, he just randomly pulled something out to show him. Got it, now what? Okay. Oops. No, don't read the old weirdo's mind. Put the shirt on. That's strange though, I thought the Rider shirt was the best body armor. Or is the Rider set all just an equipment, accessory set? 'Cause I don't remember. There is no Rider shirt, okay. Alright, so what's step 2? What's the next item we need to do? Okay. Okay. Did it. Excuse me, sorry. Sneakers into the iron foot. Got it. Can I safely equip the rider belt, or am I gonna need that for something else? Oh, well, that's helpful. Alright, so what next? Are they like iron boots? Is that what they're supposed to be? Yeah, I like the game, but you don't... Oh. I didn't see that. Huh. That was not the right button. That was my bad. Kind of said the rider boots are inferior. But oh well. Alright. So is there more I can do right now, or do I need to... Is that all I can do at the moment? Alright, cool. What's next then? I'll just keep going until you tell me to stop, because I want to get Akira to the point where he can take a hit. For someone who's supposedly so tough and who's survived so many attacks, his body is covered in scars. He's kind of tissue paper in the actual game. Remove the pearl and refine it. Okay. No. Sorry, I didn't have an animation for that. Up here. Okay. Remember correctly, doesn't Taro work exactly like Cube does? What skills he can use are based entirely off of what he has equipped. What is even the point of him not being able, of him failing? It just makes you do it again. Like, if it consumed the item, at least I could kind of understand it, but if he just gives it back, it doesn't even have like a whole lot of point. Also, just in case you're wondering, inventories don't carry over between chapters. Come on. So there's not really any point to saving anything. The only thing that carries between chapters is what is actually equipped on the character. This does mean that Akira, you can severely hinder Akira to severely boost Cube. If you want to do that, I don't want to do that. What you can do is that there's because Taro is in this chapter, there's a lot of stuff that gives abilities to robots. Before the final battle, you can strip Taro, equip all the accessories to Akira, and take it to the final chapter for Cube. I'm gonna bring at least a couple. I don't know if I'm gonna strip Akira entirely. I don't like how weak that makes him if you take all of his accessories. But I am gonna bring at least a few. Anyways, I got the hairpin, so what now? Oh, hush. It matters to me! It also matters for another reason, which I can't quite say yet. But you'll, if I remember, if I remember right, I'll say it when we get there. What does the golden hairpin refine into? Because that AIQ boost is actually kind of alluring, considering that's what Akira's psychic skills draw off of. Also, I just love the little image of Akira walking around with like a golden hairpin. Totally shameless. 2 power, 2 speed. Cripes! I think I'll keep the hairpin. The defense is kind of, unnerving, but I'd rather lose 4 defense than 6 total, 2 in every other stat. Alright. So, what next? Yes! This is my inventory right now. I was gonna say I love the mental image of just like handing him a napalm bomb. Just like totally nonchalantly. Oh, that's for Taro, isn't it? Do I use that as is, or can I refine it more? I got an idea. How about both? Okay. That didn't work like I wanted it to work. But sure. Maybe it did. Well, there you go. Alright, is there anything else I got? Or is that all we can work with today? Well, I say today, but I mean right now. I can actually refine those. Let's test them out before I do that. Also, I think that bird in the background says Inko, and I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, I should probably have the inventory up if I'm asking if I can refine anything. think I can, though, can I? Yeah, just tell- if I can refine more weapons, tell me. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Let's get a few more healing items. In case of an emergency or in case a Kira goes down. Assuming Toei will actually be competent about it. I think there's a way to speed this up. This is kind of annoying. I would really like to do that, as a matter of fact. Because that is amazing! I'd like to have at least a few of those in my pocket in case of an emergency. Oh, for God's sake! Toei! Stop being incompetent! Can you just not refine this? Or am I just getting really, really unlucky on the RNG? There we go. He'll tell you straight up if you can't refine it. Okay. So I just got ridiculously unlucky on the rolls there. Also, I'm kind of wondering how he's refining Taiyaki into potions, but I'm not going to question it. Alright, you know what? How do I set up that fast forward key? Because I feel like that'd be very helpful right now. Crying out loud. There we go. Alright, let's... If I get any more healing items, I'm not going to do this again. Oh, Matango! Well, keep that name in mind. We're going to be seeing that again a little later. Do you just have a hard time, you have a hard time refining Taiyaki, is that it? This one? I don't have it set up, so pressing the button doesn't do anything. That change to a different... Hang on. Did I change it to a different... Where would that... I guess I would have a hard time refining Taiyaki if I'm being honest here. Reset exit clock, chat, snapshot, save spec. It's under speed. Oh, here. The mouse moves a little weirdly if you're wondering. Yeah, let's put that back that way. Well, that's kind of demonic to hear. I think the slightly demonic speed up is a bit better than having to go one at a time. It is probably a good idea. Let's. All right, I'm muted the game. Can you still hear me? All right. You should be able to at least. Alright, so it's only me who gets to hear the horrible demonic screeching. So I'll try to keep talking so you're not just sitting there in silence, but there's not a lot interesting I can say about this. It's just speeding up because the failure makes no sense. I mean, you're supposed to be a genius. Why are you having so much trouble? Alright. Okay. That worked right away. Maybe there's a taiyaki he has trouble with. Two in a row. Sounds like we couldn't go for 3. Alright. Whoops. I don't know if that showed or not, so if it did, I apologize. Alright. So we got 9 full heal map covering items. We will not have to do that again. We will be back here for refining more stuff, inevitably, but we will not have to do that specific thing again. Alright. Oh yeah! Counter. Alright, what does this do? Blue flames! Uh-oh. Ouch! He might have just killed his own, master there. Just in case. They're an immensely nice improvement. Yes, they are. And that's nice to see, too. Alright, Tara, back up. Let's get Akira off the poison tile. Yeah, even if they're the ones who actually trigger the field, if they don't have the item to make them immune to it, they take damage from it. I'm just gonna clear the field now that we're a little bit better equipped. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Petrification is a status in this game! And I forgot about it until right that moment. Oops. Oh, hey! Well, that solves one problem. I keep forgetting that's got such a short range. It feels like it should have a longer range than it does. Okay, so that shock is not the best. The paralysis is okay, but I don't like counting on those because this isn't Shin Megami Tensei. Stats effects aren't always reliable, and yeah, that power parts is the reason I keep destroying the robots first. Is that the right one? Yes, yes it is. Oh! That's what I wanted to show off! Akira makes angels! He has the ability to use his, he can use his psychic skills to actually make physical constructs. It's really cool! Oh, is it the... Is that what I think it is? Oh, well, that's all that problem. I can't dodge it! Yeah, once I sweep once I sweep the map, I'll go back to Taro and see about refining it. Because if that's what I think it is, I want it. And don't say what it is. Because if it is what I think it is, I want Pi to see it firsthand. Jerk. Yeah, that is the one trade-off with the wind-up skills. On top of being knocked out of it, they can move out of the way. Holy blow. And this is our new setup. Alright. Nice! It does have kind of a wind-up, so it won't be, dependable. No, it doesn't, actually. So, I think we found a new elbow. Also, ow? Oh, it's a cancel attack! Right! So you see now why I kinda wanted to wait until we had a little bit better equipment? Because we're actually able to handle this now. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I knew it had to be something because it hit the entire map. But I wasn't sure what it was. No parts that time. Murder spree! Murder spree! That's kind of one thing that I do sometimes forget about Akira. He starts out fairly weak. Like if you actually bother to get him some decent equipment, he gets really strong. Also, because this is a Squaresoft game, can you guess what one thing we're going to need to work to get is? Whoop. Akira just dodged it. I don't know if that was a dodge because, he wouldn't do anything, or just a flat-out dodge? Because you can't just flat-out dodge those. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite battle musics of the game, if not my favorite battle music. And it's probably because the name of this, this music is actually called, Death by a Psycho. Which I believe is meant to be psychokinetic, not the derogatory term for mentally ill people. That looks like all of them. Alright. Okay, so first things first. I'm just not really interested in stunning skills. They don't work often enough to, even in this game, to do right. Yeah, psychokinetic, not psychotic. Thank you. But yeah, that music literally is called Death by a Psycho. Or some variation of that. Hinoto cannon during your fighting, keep that too. Okay. We got another stun gun. This hopefully won't take long, so I'm not going to mute and speed up again. Oh, is it Kinoto? What was the Hinoto thing? Did you mix them up? And a poison jet. So what are the two things you're looking for? It was like Chikakoro and Kinoto now? Kintoto, pardon. Oh, a poison jet, okay. Okay. Angel bottle refine, cannon keep. Got it. What about this? This is neither of those items. Or is that the angel bottle and they just didn't translate it? Oh, this is a fan translation, so they tried to... Oh, you skipped a step. Okay. I was very confused. Okay. Oh, quit messing up, you old fart. Come on already. Crying out loud. He messes up again, I'm just muting it and speeding up. Because this is super ridiculous. Thank you. Alright. Oh, I think I get where... Okay. I think I get where our wires crossed earlier, Maverick. When I said I didn't like making Akira that weak, and you mentioned stats don't matter, I mean when we come back to him, not the end of the chapter. Because stats matter again when you see him a second time. I got 2 cannons! Okay! Why am I equipping it to Kira? Akira is not the robot. So do I refine the second cannon? I didn't actually get an angel bottle! Alright, refine one of the cannons. Also, yeah, I guess kind of a spoiler that we see Akira after the chapter is over, but like, are you really that shocked? With, what was it, 6 chapters, each with a different protagonist, there was no way you were not gonna see these people again. In fact, if you've ever played certain RPGs, you can probably guess exactly what's going to happen. Well, not exactly, but you can kind of get an idea. Hey! Perfect! Also, as an amusing... What am I doing to Akira? As an amusing, not game-related side note, I put the panties on the robot. Yeah, that's a side note, I put the panties on the robot. As an amusing side note, I recently changed my desktop to the three main characters of Danganronpa 1, and Kirigiri is staring disapprovingly at me. And I feel judged. Alright. Where is it? This is not the skill I thought it was. was. I thought there was a cannon that made you like drop chickens on people. That might be a dizzy shot. Uh-oh. I love seeing that. Yep. Well, so much for that. Haha, you got paralyzed for your trouble. Oh. Yeah, there's the chickens. I think that's chickens anyway. It looks like baby chicks to me. Also, I kind of like how Akira crosses his arms over his head while he's channeling. Once again, keep that name in mind. But Tango, keep that in mind. Haha, you got paralyzed again. What do we get? Freeze image. Power parts and another healing item. Speaking of items... 300 HP robot! Woo! Alright, what am I doing now? I kind of forgot what I was actually supposed to be doing in terms of plot. Man, Akira is dodgy today! Nope, not this time. That didn't work like I wanted it to. That did, though. I don't want to play with the garbage cans, or whatever those things are supposed to be. I'm not totally sure. Don't know, since I have no idea how to do, like, progression. I'm just gonna beat up people. Actually, no, it's already third. Let's get to the level before I move on. Maybe I'm missing one. There we go. What do we get? Nothing this level. Alright, well, when in doubt, go talk to everybody, because there's actually a very small number of people we can talk to. Aren't you still thinking about Matsu? He's got a crush on Taeko. Hello, this is new. I think I stumbled into progression. That's not the right button. Characters that don't act as gonna much EXP. Alright, I'll go back to using Holy Blow, even if it won't kill stuff. Really? Wow, you're so in over your head, it's not even funny, man. Get out! Oh, Kazu got kidnapped! That's not good! Hey, look at this! Hey, don't go up without us. Hey! Matsu! Hey! Bring the psychic along! What's wrong with you? And we just robbed the man. We robbed the man and ran off on his bike with our robot turtle. And down here to a place that is uncomfortably familiar for Akira. As you should be able to tell, this should look very uncomfortably familiar. Alright. So I don't actually know how to trigger this. You have to walk between these in a pattern to make that happen. And you have to do that multiple times. And I'm really not sure what the pattern is, so I'm just kind of wandering in circles. There's no indication of what way you're supposed to do this, but if you were wondering. You just kind of have to walk around and hope it triggers. This time it seemed to be doing it if I actually follow where they're going, though. Huh. I don't remember it usually doing that. Maybe it's just that first one that always gets me, because it's never fully clear where they're taking him in that first part. That you have to come down this way. Also, Matsu Quarterdome! Way to go! Yeah, Oh no! It's the fight from the start of the game when Akira is like almost 10 levels higher. I'm so afraid. Whatever am I going to do about this? Well, you're dead. Smited by an angel, just as you deserve. No, not dead. He's kidnapping folks. We apparently just beat the ever-loving daylights out of them, but we left them alive. If they won't talk. 2,000 people to the facility. To the commander. That's not good, is it? The army and the research facility. Natsu? That's not the right button. Should I go to the facility? I guess he's not. He's taking Kazu home, though. Yeah, you guys can just, you know, bleed out on the docks. We don't really care. Bye! And these jerks respawn. Oh, wait! I leveled up. This is new. The Crusaders brought out Max! Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Let's try this. I really don't want to get Akira near these things. No, it's not. It's not my last chance. There's still another place with leveling enemies. I'm just gonna have him, like, spam debuffs and hope he doesn't... Because I don't like getting him near things that debuff his IQ. Because that will cripple him right fast if that happens. I mean, I am gonna get level 13, but there's still another spot I can go. Alright, come here, you. Taro was being a good robot and protecting Akira. Yeah, this is the last chance for the item refinements. You're right about that. Are we missing anything we could be getting here? So I'd like to actually get that taken care of before we move on. Funny that Akira's a support character. Like, he can output a ton of damage, but he's really really works best as a support. Or sort of a hybrid, I guess. There's no straight support in this game. Put a really lacquer in a stone cannon. Why the lacquer? Alright. Also, you'll have to remind me how to get both of those. Oh, I need a napalm bomb to start, right? What do we got? I actually have one. Alright, I'm just gonna clean up. But yeah, you're gonna have to remind me how to actually get to the point that I can, get to the point that I can, words! Remind me how to get the stone cannon. That is the word I was looking for. Dang, I can't even nick these things. Poison jets. Poison jets are from stun guns, aren't they? Haha! There's actually a tell, if you've been watching carefully, whether or not they hit you while you're channeling something. If you don't drop out of the channel sprite, they have missed you. It also won't play the effects on your character sprite if they missed as well. So if there's like a starting effect and it doesn't play it, they've missed. I guess this thing is just really heavily guarded against psychic abilities. Oops. No, doesn't matter. It kept him still. Even if I misremembered where that can hit. Akira can take a little bit of damage now. And he is now max level, so what do we get? Shadow image. Oh yes! I like that one. And this is just kind of bull. But that's okay, with Akira we can hit all of it at once. Now watch this, because this is cool to me. Yeah, hard hitting and it debuffs everything! It kinda looks like a gravity ball even, but I like the fact that it's apparently darkness. Just pure straight up darkness. Whoop. I like how dodgy Akira is, it just amuses the living daylights out of me. That's right, smack me! Hit the turtle! Oh! That's not good! Akira can't move! He apparently dodged that just fine! More power parts. We should get another napalm bomb here to see if we can get that. I have to actually kill everything on the screen to get the drops, so... If you're wondering, that's why I'm doing this. Shadow Image makes really quick work of it, though. Well, I want to get another one. I'll check when we actually get out. If I do have two, I'll just go to Toei. I wonder if I'm Taro, and I'm not sure why. Taro is right behind me. I think it's just because Taro and Toei are too, the names are too close for me. Look at that power park, so that was totally worth it. Eat them! Eat them and become unkillable! Alright. Yeah, we got two. It's like if you had characters named Katie and Karen, I'd probably mix them up too. But the names are too similar. Alright, so we needed a stone cannon, you said? Assuming Toei stops messing up. Seriously, I don't get the point of this. Ugh. Also, I still can't get that awesome little image out. The fact that Akira is walking around with a golden hairpin. Just casually stuck in his hair. Completely shameless. Not at all worried. Up again, I'm just muting it and going back to Turbo. Alright, if you're gonna be a total jerk about it, we'll do it this way. Okay, really? Finally? Okay. So we got the plasma spark and the stun gun. Poison jet. Now imagine if this was not fast-forwarded. Imagine that for just 1 second if I wasn't fast-forwarding this. Okay, I got a stone cannon. I got 2 stone cannons. Meh. I don't actually care enough about the item to go through that again. Screw it. If I didn't have, what was that, 7 failures in a row, I might have cared a little more, but not done with that. Wait, what am I doing? I wanted to show this off. That's why I came into this fight in the first place. Okay. Right, well, these fights are at least very easy to quickly solve. That's just not what I wanted to do. Thank you for that, game. Since we can just hit him way from the other side of the map, it doesn't even really matter. Where's Taro? Taro is over here. Or not Taro. Kazu. Why am I mixing names up like this? Poor kid. So Matsu talked to Kaori. Well, that's not suspicious or not. But that's not suspicious at all. Right, time to go beat up some government officials. You think I'm joking, but I'm really not. Alright. So the research facility is over here. We are as equipped as we're gonna get for this, so... We do, as a matter of fact. No, but we're gonna make one. Oh, he was out of the way. I think that canceled the Kira's, yeah. Oh. Yikes! Okay. Alright. I have a better idea. You're gonna be like that. Putting Taro up there leads him to focusing on Taro, which is a Kira free to hit from behind. Now that we've murdered the men guarding the guarding the door. We can murder some more. Also, here you can see what I mean by knowing whether or not it hits by the effects on the sprite, because you know Secure didn't get the effects both of those times, because it missed him. Alright. You can't actually avoid these guys. He didn't touch me. Okay. I also think we get to show it off here. Yep, I'm gonna get to show it off. These dogs are considered mechanical enemies. So if you take out the dude ordering the dog breaks down. I don't know if that's just a quirk of the engine or if those are actually meant to be mechanical dogs, but whatever. If we hear... Too early, maybe. You can actually get Matsu to show up if you do that. I just don't remember what the prerequisites for that is. But yeah, we don't get anything from these fights, so there's no point into not doing it. Rude! Rude, lady! I suggest more getting out rather than a raise, dude. Bleeding out on the floor at present. Possibly crying for their mothers. Okay. There's nothing here. Okay. Yeah, random teleportation would be a bit much with this, this place. Copy paste lady. More weapons. Either just gonna copy paste people, so I'm not gonna bother. This is the other way out. Hello. Up we go. He turned and clipped Taro. Oops. Also, yes, the dogs breathe fire. finish this without finding Matsu, so we'll find him eventually. Whoa. Nice! These guys aren't even really dangerous so much as just irritating to deal with. I'm not in any threat of dying, they just won't stand still. Okay, on the right. Ah yeah, here it is. Matsu interrupts! And makes a joke. Alright, so what's in here? A dude. Oh, so you can see what I mean by formation here. We're going in the door behind you, by forcibly removing you if you make it necessary. Which you clearly did, so bye. Death by chickens! Is this where we're meant to go? No. This is just for more items. A bunch of them. I like how I'm looting things and no one is saying anything. Then again, we got like a 17-year-old punk kid, some kind of biker, and a robot turtle. I wouldn't say anything either. Oh right, the bookcases. Thank you for that, Maverick. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, I think it has to be, yeah. Kozo Watanabe, Professor Sindelman's assistant, whereabouts presently unknown. Yeah, it's really on these marked spots. The Crusaders, an anti-establishment organization. Their founder was Kenichi Matsu. And, you remember what the opening scroll said? Tadashi Tadakoro died in a dispute with the Crusader. His son Akira and daughter Kaori were taken to Chibiko House. Oh, so that wasn't quite, the names weren't switched properly there. Oh, we'll get an answer to that! Don't you worry, we'll, this is the third way. We'll get an answer to that, but it's gonna be a little bit longer before he explains it. I like the fact that Akira doesn't react at all. I feel like he's just kind of holding it in for the moment. Alright, let's go this way. quite tell what the kanji on Matsu's back there is supposed to mean. It looks familiar, but I can't place it. Hi! Well, apparently the Crusaders don't like Matsu anymore. He's literally just walking around with the word man on his shirt. Okay. Dean to say what again? That's... oh yeah, Akira's IQ got dropped. Just go away. Nothing, nothing. What does it say? That's just a chair. Wow, they aren't even playing anymore, are they? Nothing, 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 and there was absolutely nothing here. And yeah, reading her mind makes her trip the alarm for some reason, which results in this. Which I'd be more afraid of if all my characters were powerhouses. I'm not really scared of you guys. Okay. More food for the robot. Where is it? There they are. Wow, dude. I'm sorry to tell ya. You started in the worst position. Also, that's another status effect. That is a, I don't know what it's actually called, but you can't use anything relating to your legs, and you can't move when you have that. Well, he did something nobody else did. He took Taro down. Not that it's gonna save him. And I got to demonstrate this. So Taro is disappearing off the map. Yeah, there's also a no arm one as well. Which means you can move for that one, but you can't use any techniques that use your arms. It's kind of interesting. I like the depth of it. There's also a unique status effect to the Wild West chapter, which is drunk. Let's... Okay, we need an ID number. I like this chapter a lot, but I do feel like it undersells Akira quite significantly. I feel like they didn't realize how much Taro overshadowed Akira. Yeah, go beat up on Matsu. I don't think this guy can count. Hey, got another potion. Oh, this looks uncomfortable. Oh, that's what Tanabe's dad. Type 2014? What does that mean? Android? That's not a good sign. That's disturbing. So yeah, here's a fun game to play. Can you guess what all these tubes are filled with? If you guessed liquefied humans, congratulations, you're right. See, liquefied humans stay aware. If you've noticed with Taro, they don't lose their consciousness when they're liquefied. So, yeah. That's a room for people who are now liquid and with their senses intact, but who cannot scream. Or do much of anything, as a matter of fact. What was it? It wasn't that one. There we go. So meet the guys who did this. One of them's named Yamazaki. Oh, it's a soldier dude's named Yamazaki. So you finally... I think the professor is the Kafka-looking dude up there in the corner. My name is Sindelman. My research on liquefied humans progressed immensely thanks to Toei. But you helped him to get away. Kumotatsu is the pig-looking dude, I guess. Do you not understand? Odio Temple is where science and religion join as one. As the 2,000 people merge into one, the great Odio will descend onto the Inko Buddha statue. Oh. What does Inko mean? Because that's what the menu screen has things on. Only then shall the impurities of this world be purged. Such a pity. You've come all this way, but I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Here's a present from the professor. Ooh, this is perfect. Just the test I was hoping for. Human subjects. And a turtle. Liquefied human robot W1. Show them your power. That's not a good sign. Hi. I don't think this robot wants to have a tea party, guys. Alright, so there's a trick to this fight. This robot is actually very tough, from what I recall. But, yeah, look at that. Here's the thing. If you put Akira right here, and hit it, you force it to self-destruct. It kills itself! So yeah, you can totally cheap out that mini-boss fight that way. Also, if you remember, this is Watanabe's father, who got liquefied and put into a robot. And now he's dead. Yeah, Akira realizes it. And he turns to fight them out of pure rage. Luckily, Matsu is smarter than that, and literally drags Akira off. Before Akira can get himself into way too much trouble. So now we're all assembled here in the orphanage, and talking to Toei about what happened. Apparently Kumotatsu is a priest at the temple. There's gotta be a way to stop him. Bariki Dio. Huh? Who's Bariki Dio? The ancient mech, Bariki Dio. A saint from Babylonia of old is said to have controlled it via psychokinesis. A giant robot? For real? Awesome! Hey! Control Bariki Dio with your psychic powers! Smash up the bad guys! Yeah, about that. Oh! Kaori. Yeah, unfortunately, Akira wasn't able to do it. Is there another way? Also, I really hope chills are going up Pai's spine, because I told her about this, and she should know what's coming. Psycho, what's it? No. Well, if we inject a liquefied human, it might be possible to activate it like we did Taro. I'll go find lots and lots of turtles! That won't work, I'm afraid. Bariki Dio is powered by the human spirit. Toei. Turned me into a liquefied human. And you can see everybody promptly turns to stare at her. What? Don't be stupid! I know! I'm not going to get better, I'm just going to die! But if I become a liquefied human, I can be with you! Forever! Please. And this is Akira, by the way. No! There's no reason for you to get involved in this! That's Matsu, I think. Yeah, that's Matsu. Well, if all it needs is a pilot, guess I'll give it a go. But you can't... Heh. Us bikers don't know the meaning of the word impossible. I mean, I'm Matsu. I'll show you how it's done! Hey, wait! My robot! And the music starts back up. Matsu, remind me of Dad. Lady, do you know who you're talking to? Alright. Well, none of these people have anything worthwhile to say. So we're just gonna go see if we can catch up to Matsu here. And yeah, these Crusader jerks are still here. Unfortunately, they're never going to be spawned, so we just gotta kind of put up with it, even though they can't give us anything worthwhile anymore. They sure don't give up easy. You think after Akira killed, what's our body count at now? 30? Other men? They back off. How do I get it to move? That Matsu guy really thought he had a chance at living Bariki Dio. Too bad. Knowing him, he's probably in some dive getting plastered. So yeah, we're gonna go to a bar. The ID checks in this world aren't very, people don't do ID checks very well in this place. I believe it's... Where is it? There it is. I guess we'll go this way then. Yeah, moving the crusher is a little odd sometimes. And he isn't here. Which is a seedy nightclub bar. With, a pedophilia. Well, is it pedophilia? Akira's 17. Is that still pedophilia? Either way, it's a creeper. So remember when I told you to remember that name? I think I read this dude's mind, because you can't read the bartender. Or they're all just thinking that. Here's Matsu. What, you came here to laugh at me? Ah, I couldn't do anything after all. Damn it. I only had something to raise my spiritual strength. Natsu? Yeah, he won't respond to us at all. So... if you notice, the Crusaders are gone! The game has stopped me from moving. And that's because the orphanage is on fire. Let's see, if I remember right, this is the point where I need to strip Taro of the stuff, right, Maverick? Yeah, they set it on fire. Alright. Oh, it's fine. Akira didn't really have anything that important anyway. He can keep his belt, though. So like I said, we're going to be giving these to Cube when Cube and Akira meet up. And there's a reason that I don't actually care that I'm crippling Taro. And you'll see it very shortly. Oh, I need to go this way. Yeah, the orphanage is on fire. And there's still people inside. Taeko and Kaori, specifically. So our sister is trapped inside. There's no way we're not going in. And the director doesn't even argue. So yeah, the orphanage is burning. Here's Taeko. Get out, lady. She's our sister. We'll save her. You need to go. She's not in here. The bed's on fire. Not in here either. Piano's on fire. The laundry's on fire. I didn't want to do that. She's not hiding in the bathroom. Not down here either. And she's not in the director's room, so there's only one place she can really be. What do I need to check to get that fire to go away? Stop walking into fire, Akira. You didn't come all the way down here? Oh, duh. The toilet's on fire! I forgot that there's a strip right underneath the foreground wall. Here's Kaori. Unfortunately, she's not in good shape. Seems she inhaled a lot of smoke. We managed to get her up. Unfortunately, something else is happening. The roof is collapsing. Except, that's actually not what's happening. No, the roof is collapsing. It trapped them in that room, I believe is what it was. So here's Matsu back. Yo, let me get that robot of yours. What? But last time... It's alright, I'm good. It'll work this time. Let's go! So he's like, okay. So you remember how I keep bringing up Matango? It's a drug. It's a drug that gives you psychic powers, but you only get a significant amount if you take a severe overdose. And Matsu just has. We're never told how much of an overdose it is, but, well, you'll see. It's enough that somebody born with no psychic powers was able to move Bariki Dio when Akira could not. So it's a significant amount. I usually assume he took like 10 times the recommended dose or something. If not more. But Bariki Dio was moving. So this is giving me a faint headache. I don't know, the way they always talk about it, I feel like it's a drug, not specifically alcohol, but I guess it could be. Aww. How sweet. Yeah, I don't know, I guess it's just weirder to me that there's alcohol that gives you psychic powers than a drug, but I think you're right. Also, their fluffy marriage time got kind of interrupted. And Reiko is out of here. Yeah, you wonder why it took so long to get down to Bariki Dio? That's why. Toy put it under the dang lake, or it was buried under the dang lake. It's hard to tell which. But yeah, Matsu is moving that thing. No, Toy, he's not. So yeah, just watch. This is kind of awesome. In the wall. He just caved in that wall so he could get out, and he put the fire out. Also, the song playing right now is, appropriately enough, called Go Go Bariki Dio. That fool. He binged on my tango to heighten his senses and his spirit. You moron! You're gonna get yourself killed! It's not... Nope. Not gonna die. So long as I've got Brigadier. I don't know how to slip my words for this. My son ain't dead! No, he didn't put all the fire out, but he put it out in the back. Also, yeah, guys, attack a giant mech with ray guns. I'm sure that'll go well for you. Well, it shocked Matsu, apparently. Snuff! And he shocked them right back. And now we have 4 electrocuted to death Crusaders. Because there's no way to survive that. Unfortunately, the same kind of goes for Matsu. Oh, I can actually... So what happens if we talk to Matsu? Well, he can't talk, but... Yeah, I hope you're ready for a severe mood whiplash here. Your old man and I, we were enemies. Back then, I was the leader of the Crusaders. He was the captain of the riot police. Japan was in a state of confusion over the army's new technology. We both had our hands full with keeping our subordinates from taking to their heels. Give it up and work together with the army. I don't want any more deaths. Don't be dense. They're just stringing you along. Do you think the army will fall just because of your insignificant resistance? Grow up, Matsu. So you're just Yamazaki's dog after all. I didn't want to do this. Sorry, but you have to die. I pulled the trigger just an instant before him. No matter how much I tried to make amends, I knew you'd never forgive me. Matsu. Okay, so two things I want to know. One thing that got lost in translation is that Akira refers to Matsu as Aniki. That's a really affectionate, really close way of referring to your big brother. So this is hitting you kind of hard. And also, one thing that never says is that Matsu worked at the teriyaki stand to donate his paycheck to the orphanage. Every extra cent he got went right to that orphanage. But yeah, this is hitting Akira kind of hard. Kenji, wake up! Not yet. Not dead yet. Akira, let's go to the temple. Let's bust them up! No! Don't go! Go tomorrow! You need rest! Quit bugging me! Women always get in the way. Right? Whoop. Toei is just kind of shrugging. This is the end. Or... Why? And Kaori's just kind of trying to comfort her. Out. Everyone off the robot! toy just kind of snagged Taro and dragged him out. Matsu. He's not dead yet. Right? As long as we have Bariki Dio! So yeah, remember how Akira couldn't move this on his own? Akira, you're moving it? The implication is he's merged his mind with Matsu's to use both of their strength. Here we go, Matsu. To the Odio Temple. I'll show you how it's done! So here's why Akira's stats don't matter. At the end of the chapter. And it's exactly why you think. Come on! By the graces of the army. Your ass is grass! Yeah, we're controlling Bariki Dio now, people! Look at our health! It's off the charts! And the halogen laser is kind of amazing. I don't know what Bariki Dio's actual HP number is. It is an actual number. Because you can actually drop to triple digits and see your health. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what it is, though, is all that it is. I believe those are... yeah, that's close range. Yeah, you also notice we now have the setup has reversed. We are now the ones with the huge multi-tile sprite, and they're the ones with the single sprite. Also, these are scripted encounters. I can't run from them or anything. We are basically just beating the living daylights out of the army here. Because there's nothing they can do about it. The army was never sane, let's be real here. Also, there's no point trying to do positioning with Bariki Dio. Every single tile he's in counts as a hit. Oh, hello. Alright, let's try this. That's a little better. That's better. Actually, I wonder if I move down one, can it not hit me at all? This least with that. How about the bullet? How does the bullet do? Yeah, kick is our best option. Which kind of drops the epicness a bit, if we're being honest. So basically just jumping on top of it over and over until it dies. Oh, we're down to visible health now. That's not good. But it's dead, so it's fine. I think about 2,000 health is how much Breaky Dio has. Alright. Are you ready for this? Fools. My army. 'Tis brilliance! Humans melted together with other humans into one being, sharing both mind and body. He is not paying the least bit of attention to the giant robot behind him. And hatred. A superb world without fighting. I don't know how you're gonna get... I don't know how hatred leads to a world without fighting. To gain such a world, the impure flesh must be abandoned. Ah, well. You wouldn't understand. The 2000th liquefied human has been sacrificed. The water of this temple's pond now contains 60,000 liters of liquefied humans. Ew. Kiruru? Is it a laugh? You've come. Now, the great Inko Buddha statue shall bring unto us salvation! Master Odio arrives! By merging with the birds. Also, the ones coming off screen are implied to have come from the park. So all the birds of the city merged. Stay calm. We can do this. Right, Matsu! Also, meet the boss theme for this game. I believe it's called Megalovania. No, not Megalovania, that's not right. Megalomania is what it's called. It's really similar, so... There's a reason I saved here. This could actually be kind of a rough boss fight. Oh, spam the kick again. Okay. I can't! least I'm debuffing the ever-living crap out of it. That's helping a lot! Also, no, you have no way to restore health as Bariki Dio. Not a one. It is a pure damage race. To kill it before it kills you. But we did it. ODO is down and shattered. You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you? The liquefied humans! Yeah, they're trying to drag those three in with them. And all three of them just got drowned in that. Unfortunately, there's a problem. I think you'd be happy. Now you'll become one with them. Here's the problem. They're going after Blinky Bell as well! Crap! So we gotta do our best to wrench away from them. Ow, damn it! Yeah, they said those humans were filled with hatred. They weren't kidding. So, Akira fights to the last, the world goes black. Hey. Hey. Hey! And we wake up in the park. Stop loafing around and make me some taiyaki. Huh? Okay. So Akira is now the taiyaki person. Things are still going on at Chibiko House. Kazu is still a little snot, trying to get away. Yuki is still beating the crap out of Watanabe. It does seem kind of picturesque, doesn't it? Like this... Like it was all just a dream, like nothing ever happened. But Tara's a robot? It seems Akira can't move Bariki Dio anymore. How strange. Hey look, those two actually got back to got together. Yeah, they kind of hit Toei this time instead of Akira himself. And with his job done, Akira inherits Matsu's motorcycle, which, to me, is the proof all that did in fact happen. I mean, there's like proof later, obviously, but in this chapter alone, that is the proof, in my opinion, that that it happened. And that is the end of Flow, the near future chapter. So we save, and it turns Akira into a statue on our save file, and kicks us back to the selection screen. Now here's the thing. Every character who's a statue, you can select them to replay their chapter. You can do that in case you didn't get the right equipment for them and you want to re-equip them. There is a point of no return. There will be a point where all of the statued people will turn back to normal. At that point, you can no longer access their chapter, so you want to do it right away. But yeah, that is the end of Akira's chapter, and I think... I believe we have enough time for one of the short chapters. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here just in case. I don't want to go over and mess up, so... I will take votes off screen, and we will get to the next chapter we want to do next time. Look forward to it, and I'll see you then.